Nice.
So, we're doing D&D today. I need to fix the tags because it's never right. It's never fucking right.
Ever in your life. It's never right.
God. No, it's not even my fault. Is the thing. I spent all day sleeping. I better not be fucking tired.
Oh, mate, same.
Oh,
I
boy.
got home from school. And I just passed out on the couch. I was like, my body can't handle this. I'm just gonna...
God, this is fucked. Hold on, Twitch is having full-blown...
Twitch has always been shit, mate.
It really is. Dude, I feel that. I really do. Fuck school. Be gay, do crime.
Oh my god, he's tiny here. Sorry. Instagram.
Alright.
What the fuck was that? I heard a scream.
Okay, I gotta fix the tags.
There we go. I thought you already did that.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was waiting for Twitch to load this entire time because it's soggy assholes.
God. They really need to fix it.
God. Are you doing that the whole time? I thought this would be like a transitional thing.
What?
The accent.
Oh, I didn't even realize I fell into it.
Alright, good deal.
Good deal. Sometimes it comes in and then sometimes it just disappears, so...
Why is it taking so long to load?
Because it's Twitch. What do you expect?
I'm starting to think it also might be me.
It's Twitch. Oh no, Jock, you ruin everything. I'm kidding. Please don't cry, you're an ugly crier.
Alright. Jesus Christ, this doesn't fucking work. What is happening?
There was drama club. I was at drama club, and we were deciding to practice, like, doing acting and all that. We got to do agonizing screams, and apparently I came to school the next day, and I was talking to my friends about drama club, and I was like, you missed it. We did some agonizing screams. And then my friend goes, that's what I heard from the gym?
Oh, that's great.
Cause like the agonizing scream, it comes from your stomach and it goes all the way up. So it's like, it's loud. It is loud.
Yeah, I can.
Because it sounds like you're getting murdered.
Usually how that sort of thing goes.
And like, it's everyone from who was playing sports heard us.
Alright.
Everyone in the gym heard us scream.
I'm gonna have to stop you there. It's a wonderful story, but we are starting, so I do want to get game going.
Game start.
That's right. Now, what we usually start out with is a recap. Since you weren't around, I'm gonna fucking bully Sarah into doing it. Go ahead. Talk about your fucking D&D game, you fucking nerd. Go ahead. You won't. Yeah, no, my music's off. Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Granchio.
Say something else.
Something else.
All right, Sarah, fix your shit. It's still broken. I don't know. I can't hear you. Something's wrong.
I can hear him.
Yeah, but I can't. Not on the stream.
Oh. My sanity. You did something? No, you did not do something. Oh no. Oh no. Sarah's ruining everything. Oh no.
So far, yeah.
Oh dear. Okay. I dropped it.
Dummy.
I dropped my phone. Leave me alone.
Dummy.
Crazy. I'm already being made fun of.
I'm so disappointed. So disappointed.
Jack's disappointed in me.
I should just end the stream now. Fuck it. Thank you all for watching.
What is up with this Twitch lately? Stop farting. This uncomfy.
I don't hear you. I really don't hear you.
This amount of time without like moving a leg up. I can't do this. This is more comfortable than me. Ow! That hurt.
Ooh.
You know, I don't fit the Capricorn stereotype at all. Uh-huh. I don't fit it, like, I don't fit this stereotype at all. I am completely different. From what I've seen, at least. My nose is itchy.
Okay,
Sarah,
go ahead.
you ruin everything, hon. I'm kidding.
Here, I'm just gonna read dumb shit while,
No more reading dumb shit.
Here.
I swear
Here's
to God,
4
Jack.
real-world things you can learn from anime. Always give your 100%. Never lose hope.
Yes.
The world's largest military is nothing more than a personal guard for the billionaire class. They will commit genocide in order to enact this brutal hierarchy and use propaganda to justify it in their endless wars. Only hope is to join together in a working class revolution and reclaim our freedom. Volleyball!
What?
What else? What else do we got here? No guy's gonna let their GF or wife or BF do an OnlyFans. No matter the money, I'd rather work a hell job than let my girl do something like this. If you need money, learn to do investing. Alright, have fun with your imaginary scenario. I'm gonna go sell ass photos and buy my boyfriend Legos. Babe, can I have this?
Reading?
Yes, baby. Woo!
What are you reading?
You think you know everything about me, don't you? Well, I diapered your bottom, sir. I bloody well ought to.
That sounds like Black Butler.
Yeah, it's Batman meme. What do you see? A crow. You're already under my genjutsu. It's a cat.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Alright, Yoon, I need you to be quiet for a minute. Sarah, I just want you to talk about your day.
Okay, I think I did it. I needed to allow your voice to be shared. That would make sense. Yes, my day is okay. I slept until 11 with my own accord. So our back woke me up, but that's normal, so I don't sleep in. I chilled, watched some YouTube. Then I did laundry. Got some noodles with my roommate. Watched some Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's a good anime. And
Good deal. Good deal.
yes.
Looks like you're coming up well on the stream. Everything's good. You know what, Yoon? We'll do a sound check for you, even though I can hear you.
Yeah, I needed to share my voice in the party settings.
Okay.
That's what happened. I'm sorry.
No sound check, Yoon? Come on, please.
Well, sorry. I didn't know what to do.
Just
Hi.
talk.
I am talking.
Tell me about your day. How's your day going?
My day has been all right. It's been a mess so far since I slept most of the day. I was supposed to go to the drama club yesterday, but wasn't able to because
Jesus, you're such an awkward mess. Alright, it'll work.
I was purposefully being awkward, though.
I
That's
hope
a
so.
thing that can
If that's
happen,
how you are normally,
you know?
I feel like you deserve a hug.
Oh no, I still deserve a hug. Life is shitty.
Give him a hug. Yes.
Alright,
Also,
we'll
Yoon,
save
I
the
just
hugs
wanna-
for after the game. Recap,
Jack,
Sarah.
1 moment.
Oh, fucker,
Yes,
what?
Yoon, you are valid.
Oh, yes.
Jack,
Stop
you
it!
are also valid, Jack. Don't make me
Don't you
come
fucking
back.
lie to my face.
I'm gonna lie. I'm
Jack?
not lying to your face.
Sarah,
I
ready?
caught you! I caught you.
Sarah. 3, 2, 1. Jack,
Jack,
you're valid.
Yes.
Alright. Sarah,
No.
Yeah, Jack.
recap.
Recap. Okay, now that I'm actually heard on this stream. Okay, so when we started last session in a lighthouse. Things were pretty spooky. We had to take care of mimics. We being Granchio, Meat Morph, and Zelena. And as it turns out, it was all an elaborate ruse from a tiny little gremlin known as Reveljaw.
He was a goblin who was casting
Goblin.
illusions. Yep.
Sorry, I knew a G. And not gonna lie, I was prepared to invite him into the party right then and there.
I know, it's a goblin. Most people do.
And, okay, so he went on his merry way, we cleaned up, and then we actually made it to where we needed to be. What was that, the name of the area?
You are currently in the highlands. You are hanging out with dwarves right now. You met up with a man named Levi and his daughter Roxy. You and Granchio are there as of now, talking to him, and he has leads on where Nero might be.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. I just wanted to know what the name was.
You're taking too long.
Okay, and also
we're 14 minutes into the game. We haven't started rolling dice yet. I'm getting antsy, so I'm taking over. I'm hijacking your recap. You have failed. After all these years, you have finally failed me.
Oh wow!
I've been waiting for this. I knew it would happen. I've been preparing for this day. Sarah, roll will saving throw.
Please don't joke about me failing. It kind of is a thing.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It was an actual joke. I
know it was. I know
Okay.
it was. I'm just, for some reason, I'm feeling hyper emotional. Maybe it's because of college. I don't know.
It could be. College is stressful
It's
from what I hear.
hormones. It's
Hormones.
the final breakdown.
All right. So, do you want to keep doing the recap?
So we met Levi. Apparently, he's Nero's brother. We met Levi's adopted daughter that was around and named Roxy. We stopped bandits from taking something. They gave us a ride. I creeped them out, and Levi almost crashed the thing because he threw up to me trying to stick my hand into the mouth to prove a point to a girl that tried to say that she wished that she was dead. But I was just like, okay. And now we're going to see the gnome guy that was at the very beginning that helped with the bomb, and now we are in there.
He's a dwarf.
Okay.
No, it's very different. If you're a fan of Little Nightmares, my take on gnomes are the
Yes.
playable kids.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
I
then
get it.
dwarves are just really short, hairy men. And hairy women.
Dwarf. Okay, yes. So
They're just like,
we have a good-
they're 3 or 4 feet tall, like buff, fat, hairy men and women. Think of them as like Vikings with just a little kiss of German, right?
Let me tell you something,
not-
Jack. I say the wrong words, so I
I know.
apologize.
No, you're fine. I'm clearing it up for the stream so there's no confusion.
Bumboy.
I'm sure you know what's going on for the most part.
Yes. I know that I'm going to cry.
Who is sending me messages? Oh, that's crazy. All right,
Yes.
this is for crazy. Crazy, are you watching the stream? Are you here?
No, I don't think so.
I think so. Why else would they be
I don't
messaging me
think
on
so.
stream? I know you can hear me.
What voice is that?
That was
Alright. Whatever. I'll just do it
I
later.
do not think they can hear you.
It's fine.
They
As of
they
right
can't.
now, you guys are entering the vault. You've been greeted by a dwarf named Boromir, which Granchio knows a little personally. You know, he was there at the fall of Stiff Dinsel. When you step inside, you find yourself in this kind of like tavern with a roof, a rocky roof. The floor is these pine planks. And you see these sort of like iron tables that have been very forged, very firmly, very like chiseled out, very molded well, right? And then there's a bar to the right with a dwarven man working there. In the back corner, you can see a cluster of dwarves with a samurai sitting there in black and red. As well as other dwarves variously around, drinking and, having merriment all around. Dwarves really do like their drink. Levi leads you all in. If you would like to describe yourself, Yoon, you were the samurai in the corner.
Yes. No, I've got no ideas. Let's do it.
You have a picture. Just say what's on the picture.
Okay, hold on.
Make sure to go into detail, please.
Detail.
Yes.
Why do I never save my photos?
I'm going to beat you.
Please, don't. I have no idea how to describe it.
You're worse than apples. Oh my god. Alright, let me... Here.
Great character creator. I did take a picture. I can describe it for you, Yoon, if you would like.
That might be more helpful than
Go for
I
it.
could do.
Please.
Alright, but what is your body type? Like, I know that in this game it's big and burly, but is your character big and burly, or are they smallish, maybe skinny?
Muscular.
What do you want? Okay, so your character's muscular.
Big, strong man.
Big, strong baby boy.
Alright, we got a big, strong baby boy. He looks like he has war paint on his face. He has black hair, blue eyes, but I can't see that at the moment. Just as an ominous person. Wearing armor of that of a samurai, of course, black and red. And also has a scorpion on the back, representing Scorpion Clan.
Yes,
Oh.
they have spiky black hair sorts to just fluff it up a bit more, and these long robes that are very taken care of.
I
He
can
also
do a
has a
little.
mask.
I can do a little bit of detail into
All right,
it.
yeah, you do it. It is your character.
He does not seem to have a thought behind his eyes, but you can tell that he's been through some shit. As he is just sitting there doing about nothing.
Of course. Yoon, for you, have been drifting around for a while. You found some free time on your hands, and you decided to investigate some personal matters. I'm sure you could guess which. But something
Yep.
close to you, basically, to lead you on a bit, something close to your heart has been taken away, and you look to find the people who took it, sort of deal. And you found yourself in the highlands just asking questions. You've been talking to the dwarves. You haven't made your way to the monks yet. They might be able to hold some answers for you. But as of right now, you're trying to make nice with the dwarves so that maybe you could, get some answers from them. As you see a few things walk in. First things first, you see another Scorpion Clan member, a young lady. She's an elven girl, so the numbers may be skewed. But as far as human years go, since I'm a human person in real life, she looks like she might be about 16 or 17, right? This girl with this fucking Kanabo walks in, right next to this fucking 7-foot tall man with purple hair and armor and this black vest that goes over it. And he has like a bit of a light stubbly beard and this nice brown hat, right? He walks in with a giant steel paddle. It looks like it's starting to rust quite a bit. As well as a young tiefling with flowers through their hair and vines and such. Sarah, if you'd like to give yourself more detail, now's your chance.
My turn to do the description. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
You caught me off at a wrong guard. Oh, that's fine. Oh, whatever. Okay.
Just figure it out. You'll be good. Take your time.
Small little tiefling, probably just like 5 foot tiefling, so not too big, too much bigger than the dwarfs. She's green. She has a chipped right horn, and on her left horn she has a ring from her mother. It also, besides the chip part, it looks like she has rounded horns, and instead of a skinny tail, she has like a big derpy dragon tail. She carries a staff. She's kind of small, and at this moment she is wearing a mask. The mask looks like it's made of pure silver. It looks like there's a little leaf engraved, or leaf stitch, even though it's silver, under her chin.
It's like an engraving with a tint of tint of green in it, but it's not completely painted in. It looks like a very ceremonial mask.
Yes, a ceremonial mask, a ceremonial. My name's Sarah.
I get it.
Oh my god! So funny.
A heart under the left eye, and then also little blushes. It makes it look like she's blushing.
Yeah, there's little red dots on her cheeks that makes it look like the mask is blushing. And behind her, you see a man that you're actually kind of familiar with because he's from your hometown. His name is Granchio. He's a 7-foot tall crab man. Whether you are on good terms with him or not, it's up to you. But when he sees you, he kind of draws his kanabo and starts marching towards you.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh no, he coming.
Oh no. What do you do?
No. What do I do?
What do I do? Granchio, where are you going, friend?
I got a job to do, remember, Zelena? All Scorpion Clan must die.
Wait, can we talk about this, sweetheart? You must do this! Granchio, please!
So you see this tiefling kind of trying to drag Granchio away as they're getting pulled along as they march towards you. This full-on barbarian crab.
Meat Morph, can you hug Granchio, please?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Meat Morph. Yeah, alright, but following...
About me?
I'm so sorry. Hold on. So between Granchio and Sarah, you see this fire newt. He's 9 feet tall. This really big dumb boy. I'll hold on. I can actually tag a picture of him in the chat. But he is a really tall newt that has this orange skin, this fiery orange skin, and he has a really long, dumb neck and a really stupid face. Hold on, let me pull a picture up so I can describe it better. Jesus Christ. So many fucking memes.
Why? Well, you do this to yourself.
I didn't do this shit. I only post D&D stuff in this.
Sure.
Alright. Meat morph. Hold on, I gotta find it. I'm so sorry. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm a little bit unprepared, I'll admit.
My stitch is sticky. I put too much softener.
Wow. Did someone delete the picture of Meat Morph?
It's in the general. It's not.
Is
in
it
the
really?
DVD.
Why? Why is it in general?
I don't know why. I wasn't the one that put it there.
It was probably me. Can you put it in D&D for me, please?
Sure. Let me find out how to do that.
Just save the picture and then repost it.
I
That'd probably
can't
be the
save it.
easiest.
For
Really?
some reason, it won't. My
Alright.
computer is oof.
I found it. I'll do it.
Oh, I found it.
Alright,
think.
yeah. So he's just a really tall newt with he doesn't have a sword in this case, he has a spear, but he does have a shield on his hip, and actually, like this, obsidian chest plate. He also has a really long tail. And he's almost transparent. You can kind of see some of his bones on the inside. And he has this big smile on his face. He's a happy, dumb lizard boy.
I'm sorry.
I know, I love it so much. I saw it, and I'm like, oh, you can make those!
I'm looking at it, and I'm just...
I love his face so much.
It's just... Meh.
Yeah, it is!
Meat more. That's the boy.
Alright, but anyways, back to what's happening now. You didn't really get a good look at him because of the giant crab that's marching at you, this giant blue king crab. It's wearing a barrel around its chest. And he's walking towards you.
Don't you wait, please.
With the intent to kill in his eyes.
Wait, please. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. I mean, they
No,
they might
no
not-
misunderstanding here, Zelena. You heard the lady? All Scorpion Clan gotta die since what happened back at home.
Listen, they might not even be part of what happened. They might have just been traveling.
You can say literally anything to stop this. You can talk.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're allowed to intervene at
No,
all.
like, I've got thoughts spiraling in my mind right now. Do a
Yeah.
barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. You just barrel roll dodge away from the crab man.
God.
Straight from your bar seat. Just like roll.
Alright, what are you doing? You see this crab marching up to you. He's making some ground.
Boss fight of the first boss fight of the
He kind of just starts, like, scooting back and just, like, with this look of, what the fuck is going on here? Why is there this crab? I'm like, oh, wait a minute. and he just looks up, can I help you?
I'm trying to pull Granchio's arm. Like,
Granchio
I'm, like, chugging.
moves the table out of the way so that there's nothing between you and him as he draws his Kanabo. Hey, nothing
Hello, good
personal, But the leaders of Pinkunoki, or the leaders of Pinkunoki has told me that you gotta die. So, God damn it, I can't do Granchio's voice. Fuck you, Cannoli. Fuck you.
No,
All right.
talk like a posh gentleman. That's what canola
Like a
is saying.
posh gentleman, okay. I'm sorry
Yes.
there. I have to kill you. It's, under the terms of, all Scorpion clans gotta die according to the leaders back at, Pinkunoki. I'm sure you'll understand.
No, you can't just kill
No,
people.
actually, I have no understanding of what you are saying.
Got you. They might have not had any part of it. You gotta talk with them. At least let them be honorable to fight.
Are you okay?
All right, Zelena, roll diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Okay. Okay. Getting my papers ready and rolling the dice. Ooh, that's a 19 before the numbers. So I got a a 23.
Very good. Okay. After you say that, the whole being honorable and give them a chance to speak for themselves, it does kind of seem to phase him a little bit, as he kind of just lowers his kanabo a bit, so it's just against the ground, and he lets out a sigh. Your next words will decide what happens. Choose them wisely. Speak. How long have you been gone from Pinkunoki? I'd say at minimum, you would have been gone for about 2 months if you want to be oblivious to the events.
Yeah.
At minimum, it'd be 2 months. If it's more, then I hope you have a way to fill in the time gap.
Yeah, I think I've got an idea.
All right.
Well, I do not keep a good track of time anymore.
How long?
I'd say about 2 months.
He kind of stops and he thinks. You see him doing like a lot of mental math.
I carefully put myself in between them just to be kind of like a guard, just in case he does any kind of snapping into battle. Like
brave of you to think you can stop the 7-foot-tall crab
With a
with a
6'3" man.
God. All right. He starts thinking, and then he looks over to you, kind of like, hold on. Let me roll this up. Let's see if Granchio can do the math. Since he wasn't really there, he doesn't have exact timestamps, so he doesn't really know the full of it. The trip through the desert's a month alone, roughly. Saying it was 2 months, it's kind of a hard thing to say. So, he looks over to you, and he speaks up again. What was the state of Pinkunoki? What was the state of Pinkunoki before you, left?
You might want to say something. You don't want to get killed by him.
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
I turn over to him and I'm like,
So, did it look like a normal village? Like it was peaceful? Was there, maybe there was, some activity going on, but you don't really know what was going on? Like, nothing out
My
of the ordinary?
patience is wearing thin.
One moment.
Like, my character kind of stands, rubbing his chin underneath this mouth guard mask thing, and he's I'm not entirely certain. I am very sorry. As you see, I have very knowledge of time, but I will have to say I don't remember particularly anything terrible happening. I'm sure it was pretty peaceful. Of course, this is a Scorpion clan, but no, yeah.
Alright, he's gonna roll for insight. Would you like to roll for diplomacy? Or, first things first, is this the truth, in your own words? Do you believe what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. You are going to roll a diplomacy. Now, since
Which
it
is
is
a...
the truth, you can add a +2 to it. This is a charisma-based check. You're gonna look in the skills on the side. Basically, you are going to look. It's in alphabetical order. So look for the D.
D. Look for the D.
Yes. Look for the D.
So roll with 1 to it. Add 1. Do, 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 do. That's a 17.
All right, it's not
Add.
terrible.
I did.
It's not terrible.
Hold on. 1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Take all the time you need.
Oh, so it's a...
Oh, I read that as a...
It's a 19 then? 19.
All right, yeah, that's better. Not bad. You say
Not bad.
this, you think it was in good condition since you left it. Granchio kind of loosens his grip. And he kind of thinks to himself, orders are orders. He kind of seems lost in thought at the moment, like he's torn, like he doesn't know what to do.
Granchio, is it true that the different samurai can be stationed somewhere where they don't get information about what's going on in the city? Because if it happened 2 months ago and you came to my village and it felt like it was about a month there, so you had to cross over the desert, that would have meant that they would have left at the same time as you? Or maybe
That's true,
even a little bit
and
before?
I didn't get the memo either.
Right.
I guess it'd be impossible for you to do the crimes there in this case, if what you say
Yeah,
is true.
I think so. Yeah, he kind of says under his breath, but shakes his head.
You don't want to talk?
You don't want to talk bad about the crabby. He ate somebody's arm in front of them.
What?
Zelena, don't talk about that. You know I have my regrets.
My character has his eyes kind of just widen. These bright blue eyes kind of just
Not very honorable. Anyways, yeah.
What's
After
Meatloaf
some
doing?
thought, Meatmorph is trying to get into the kitchen, but Levi is holding his tail. Meatmorph is running in place with his arms out. Food!
Wait, buddy, wait.
It looks like you might need to go deal with that.
Meatmorph, come here, sweetheart.
Food!
Sweetheart.
Yes,
No,
food!
come here.
Food! No! Food!
Hold up,
I want
I'll
food!
be right. Meatmorph.
Alright, we'll go back to you in a second. To Yoon and Granchio. Granchio kind of pulls the table back and he sits down there. The dwarves are all kind of looking at him. I'd like to let you know that, God, his voice is just gonna keep changing. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. My voice is going to change.
This happens when you have to play a player's character. But, he, sits down with you. I'd like to let you know that, Pinkunoki was under attack in the 2 months you've been away. It was a organized attack by your family clan. The Scorpion clan.
My character he just closes his eyes, shakes his head, pinching his temple, And he's
The
just like,
three emperors are dead.
why is my clan like this?
I figured you deserve to know. There will be other
Yeah,
samurais
yeah.
out to kill you. Until you can
Oh,
clear your
oh.
own name. All the Scorpion, anyone under the Scorpion clan name, have been marked for death
Oh.
because of this atrocity that has happened. Stalks of meat have risen from the ground, and I've been told that it created this infectious flesh that would latch onto you and control your body, turning you into kind of like a zombie.
A meat puppet.
Perhaps, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know the details. Apparently, one of the emperors had worked with the Scorpion clan in this uprising, betrayed the other two, and perhaps overthrown the place. Anyone within was fallen victim to this meat, or they fled to the other neighboring villages. But Scorpion Clan is the one who seems most at fault, outside of the Emperor himself and the witch who created the meat. If they are not dead, they have been marked for death. And as for the Emperor, he is being tried by the Lion Clan. Now, hearing this, that is supposed to be an absolute shock to you, because no one's ever met the Lion Clan before. They have always been referenced in history, but you have never seen a Lion Clan member in your life at all. In your 100 years of living, you have never seen a Lion Clan member. They're elusive. Don't worry about it. And they kind of they're kind of a legendary clan, and honestly, they kind of just sound like the Boogeymen because they don't really. You haven't really seen their armor before. You've seen pictures and, artist rendition, but you've never actually seen it in person. So hearing that they came and claimed this dude, this fucking emperor, and snatched him up, that's really weird.
He kind of just sits there in silence, trying to get everything that just was spoken to him through his mind. He kind of has this look of, what the fuck?
So here you were, minding your own business, having a couple drinks with the dwarves, and this giant crab threatens your life and tells you that your hometown is in ruins, and it's your fault, or at least your family's fault. And now people want you dead. And apparently this clan that you weren't even sure if they existed or not, they do exist, and now they've kind of taken over. You kind of just bask in this information, you take it in.
Yep.
And he kind of just rests the Kanabo on the table and he speaks up again. Listen, if what you say is true, I'll leave you to it, but you really should get back home and clear your name before something bad happens to you.
Yeah, that does seem like a good idea, doesn't it?
It's what I would do.
Yep.
But that's not my business. My number one mission is to grab the flute. You know, the flute. This flute was a holy relic. You already know it by, the flute. But it has a proper name. I didn't give it one, so you can't really think of it. But this flute, it's like this holy bamboo flute that was made to kind of, sap the energy from Oni to make them easier to kill. In most cases, it would, put them to sleep and make them easier to just take care of. Especially one Oni that is referred to as the killing doll or the death doll, which is just this invincible, wooden doll that kind of patrols the forest of Pinkunoki. It's got daggers for hands, and it spins around and it lures people in with its song. Basically, it's a little bitch. If you spent any time in the forest at all, I'm sure you would have heard its song a couple times.
Yeah.
Given that you're alive, you probably haven't been lulled by its song, unless you have been tasked to deal with it before in moving it. Usually in groups greater than 8, it's rather too scared to deal with it. But as far as the lone passerby goes, that's easy prey. Yeah, apparently so. The holy relic that's used to deal with this sort of thing has come up missing since then. And
Okay, so
this crab is kind of tasked with trying to get it.
okay, so basically what you're saying is if we don't get this flute, we're basically fucked for the rest of our lives.
Well, you're fucked no matter what. I'm not.
Truth. True. No. My character does that.
God, alright.
Yeah.
Nah, Granchio, he's like, it was my task to recover it. They didn't seem too angry about it. Seemed like an honest mistake from what they were saying, so I will take their word for it. However, I suggest maybe you should try investigating and finding the flute for yourself.
Yeah, maybe that would reclaim my honor.
Maybe if we took it back together, it would give them at least a chance, or give you at least a chance of redemption.
Yeah, maybe I should try that. He kind of has this look of he's worried, but at the same time, it's like, I can go through this.
Despite how everything sounds, something about it seems redeemable. You don't feel like you're entirely fucked. Maybe there is a chance after all.
Yeah.
We'll go back to Sarah.
How does one draw meat morph? I mean, yes.
Yes, so, Meat Morph. I'm glad you brought him up. He is trying to run to the kitchen. Levi is holding him by his tail with one hand while he's trying to talk to the guy behind the bar.
Hey, Mom, what are you doing?
Food!
Hey, Mom.
Food!
Stop,
Food, please!
Stop.
Hungry! Hungry!
Okay, stop.
I suggest you might want to keep your lizard under a leash.
It would burn off. Meat Mark, stop! I say in a firm voice. I'm trying not to yell because I'm in a dorm. My
Right, okay. But you say it in a more stern voice.
And I point to the ground, like, very sharply, like, stop!
He suddenly, like, jolts up and looks at you, because he never heard you talk like this before.
Honey.
Food!
We are going to get food, but you have to behave. This is not acceptable behavior.
Hungry.
I know, but you have to be polite.
That hurts.
Okay.
Good. I give him little scritchies.
Yeah.
Let me order some food, okay? But just stay calm and polite. We gotta be polite. We don't want to scare people or make them mad at us.
I'm glad you stopped it, because if you didn't, I would have done that thing to where, like, you know how you can pull off the tails of some lizards? I would have done that to him.
Wait, but Scrimp is too strong.
I just I just thought about that where you just hear like this weird sound of like of celery snapping, and then you just see Levi just holding his fucking tail, squirming around. Meatmorph just fucking skitters in through the floor. All right.
I can just imagine the look on Levi's face like, this isn't my fault.
I did my part. God. All right. But so you
I go
find.
over to.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I go over to the bar. And it's like, may I please order some meat? I'm sorry.
Will it keep your lizard calm?
Yes.
Then I'll give it to you for free.
Oh, okay. I apologize for the rush. He is a little bit rash, so I need to train him how to be a little bit more polite. I apologize for the inconvenience.
He hasn't hurt anyone yet.
Okay.
Shame, I heard Newt is real good for the menu. He steps in the back.
See me? I turn over to meet more. So we made a good decision to be polite.
Yeah.
Don't worry. And you're also going to get food. So it's all good.
Food!
Stop. I grab his face. Yes. Shh. Stay still. It's okay. I give him little head scritchies. I will feed you. You just gotta stay here, okay? You gotta be calm, okay?
Okay.
That's my boy.
I love him so much. I can't.
He's a big dumb boy. I love
He's a big dumb little newt.
God. Oh man, you're gonna love what I have planned.
Oh no, please don't hurt him.
What? No,
that's not at
no.
all what I had. Well, I mean, don't worry about it.
Jack, we know you.
You already yeeted him with that boss battle with the mushroom man.
Oh yeah, I threw him.
The
good.
mushroom man?
You'll learn about him in a minute, probably. I don't know.
Oh no.
Anyways, we'll get to that when the time comes. So you see the dwarf comes out with this kind of like burnt mutton. And Meatmorph is already trying to crawl across the bar and get it. And you see this dwarf, he's like, oh god, oh! Food!
I yell again. Stop!
See Levi actually kind of reeled back for a second, like grabbing at his paddle. But as soon as you stop him, Levi kind of just sets the paddle back down. Roxy is also watching, mostly like entertained by this. Like, oh man, I really hope something bad happens. Like she really wants this newt to do something fucked up.
All right, I look at him. That's not polite. You have to be polite.
He looks like he might cry.
Oh no!
Sometimes, well, he is a child. I need to teach him. Meet more. I love you, honey. But you have to know to be nice because you'll scare people. And when you scare people, they want to hurt you or they'll want to hurt me. So if you act polite, you don't have to worry and it will be fine. But
the dwarf sets the plate of mutton next to you. And Meatmorph is like kind of giving a side eye to the meat while still trying to listen to you. You see he's starting to sweat profusely from the intensity of this.
I hold the meat in my arms so that he looks directly at me.
He is looking at the meat.
Meat is for polite newts.
I'm polite.
Alright, what does a polite newt do when he wants food without upsetting me?
Eat.
You ask nicely.
You say, may
Can
I please
I have
have...
the food?
Yes.
He
you can't...
quickly, as soon as you say yes, he grabs it and stuffs it in his mouth. The whole thing.
You can't grab. That's not polite. You wait for them to give it to you.
As soon as you say that, he spits it back out into your hands.
I hold it in my arms. It's fine. Okay, let's try this again. Don't grab the food. You wait for it to be given to you. Otherwise, it won't be polite. Now, please ask the question again.
Can I have the food? Please?
Yes, you may. And I hand out the food.
He takes and stuffs it in his mouth again. And you see him smile. He looks relieved.
Aww, I can't.
Well, that will do for now, Meatmore. But yes, you can't just take food, because somebody else might be really hungry and they might try to hurt you or me
I'm just...
about it. So you ask food and we will get you food. But you have to be polite and patient, I said.
On this, you do feel an earthquake underneath you. The ground starts to rumble and shake, and you find it hard to keep your balance up. And after a moment, it passes, and then you see a group of dwarves running up the stairs that are behind you guys. It's in the very back. In fact, Yoon, what's your character's name?
Reshingu.
Reshingu, you're actually closer to these stairs. You're almost right next to them as you see a group of dwarves rushing up with pickaxes and powder on their faces as they call out, "Oi! It's been a cave-in! We need all hands on deck!" And, a bunch of dwarves stop drinking. They slam their cups down. They grab their picks, and they all charge down. You actually do see Levi kind of grab his paddle as he walks down afterwards. And then, Granchio follows in after, since he's got the digging claw. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going, I.
You shocked? Yeah.
Kind of just shakes his head.
Would anyone else like to follow in?
Yes. I want to help what's going on.
Of course. All right. Reshingu?
Why not?
Wonderful. Okay. Roxy stays behind. She does not really care. It's none of her business. But pretty much everyone except for the barkeep and maybe a couple dwarves who are too drunk to really function, they're still up here. Boromir does go down as well. And you do see at the bottom of these stairs, there's this cave entrance that has been mostly covered in boulders and such. A bunch of rocks that are about the size of a basketball or a melon, right? Real big boulders and rocks, and there's gravel covering it all too. And then you hear one call out, "Must have been that damn worm again! Someone's gotta get on that! One thing at a time, brother! One thing at a time!" And then they all start swinging their picks and trying to break through it, whereas others are trying to shovel up some gravel. You see Granchio kind of stick his crab claw in, start crushing rocks so that more shovel people can get in and start, actually digging. And he's just crushing rocks one by one. Zelena, would you like to do anything?
I go over to one of the less busier dwarfs and I ask, what worm? Aren't worms supposed to be very tiny?
Or how can a worm cause this? They're tiny.
Oi, not this worm. This worm is huge. It's big enough to eat the whole mountain itself.
Wow.
What the fuck?
It must be a big worm.
It's a huge worm. Massive. Colossal even.
Is this a regular thing that happens?
Lately, it's been a problem for the past few months now.
Yep.
Have you called any exterminators?
What the hell is an exterminator?
Oh, I guess they must have been in my town. People that are hired to kill things that you don't want in your house.
Oh, that sounds pretty good right now. You a profession in it? We could use your help.
Well, I'm not a professional, but I can try. I can
Alrighty
maybe...
then. This thing's massive. We could probably set up a trap for it, but for now, we need you to start digging. And he hands you a shovel.
Okay. Where do you want me to start digging?
Where the cave it is, you fucking dolt!
Okay, where do you want me to put the dirt? Because I don't want to cause another cave-in.
Alright. He grabs you by the shoulders and points you towards the cave-in. Start there! And he shoves you towards it.
Where do you want me to put the dirt?
He's already busy organizing other dwarves.
Oh, if I make another, if I block a case, I'm gonna blame you. I go to digging.
Alright, Reshingu, what are you doing in all this madness? You see Zelena is trying to gather intel from a dwarf.
I kind of look between both Granchio and zelena, and yeah, and I'm kind of like, you could see kind of the thought process of, do I want to be on good terms with him? Probably. Or do I want to hang out with her? And he immediately starts walking over to Granchio.
Of course, Granchio is your way back into town. He, as good as Zelena is, and she has a cute newt, whatever, Granchio is probably your only chance at getting back to your homeland on good terms. If you ever want to have a home again, he's going to be the one that gets you there. He's your best chance at having a life back home. So, of course, by default, Granchio. No doubt about it. No second thoughts. He's going to help me. I better get nice with him.
Yep.
So you go over to him. He starts crushing up rocks. You do see a couple shovels on the side there. But if you have another way of dealing with this, you can.
Nope, he kind of just kneels down and grabs the shovel and just starts working.
All right, of course. Yeah, you start scooping up this gravel best you can. After a little bit, you do hear Boromir go, "Step back, lads! Let a real miner show you how it's done!" And he takes this barrel and he shoves it in this pile of gravel.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Run.
He kind of calls out, "Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!"
Oh god.
As he lights this torch like a match, kind of striking at the ground, and he shoves it in this barrel and starts to sprint out.
Oh no. Oh god.
And it does blast a chunk out of this wall, and it opens up to this giant cave system. I can't even call it a cave system anymore at this point. It's a full-on underground, like, sort of... There is so much space down here, it's ridiculous. And you can actually see inside very well. As you can see all around, lakes of lava scattered all the way around with like little islands of stone that have been covered in this soot. If you want to see it better, you have to go down there yourself. But connecting from this cave entrance is a metal bridge that extends out to this metal tower that it looks like it is like 4 steel beams wrapped up in chain, like a chain fence of sorts. And it goes all the way around, all the way down. It looks like a really long staircase. And as soon as this opening gets blasted out, you hear all the dwarves start cheering and clapping and, you know, roaring on. Looks like it's been opened up, and all the dwarves on the other side actually start pouring in. There's a good, like, group of, like, 10 or 12 dwarves on this bridge. This bridge is huge, by the way. It looks like it goes about 20 feet either way from the middle. There's a 40-foot long bridge from, like, side to side. And the bridge itself extends out a good, like, 80 feet. This cave system is huge. You can see the walls off in the distance, but they're miles away from how it looks. Would anyone like to enter the cave system?
Am I near it?
Yeah,
Probably, like,
everyone's still
yeah.
down here, so you're all pretty close to it.
Yes, I take my meat morph, because maybe he can lounge about in the lava.
Of course,
Not
Meatmorph
trouble.
looks excited as
Hey,
he
Meatmorph.
kind of looks at you. My lady, we are home! We are home!
We are home? Is this where you live?
Yes! Yes! And he throws his little arms up.
Nobly arms, I can imagine.
Granchio kind of pulls one of those dwarves aside. What's this I keep hearing about a worm? Tell me about it. And, just so I'm not repeating myself, he gets the same spiel about this giant worm that's causing these earthquakes and cave-ins, making the whole underground area very unsafe. Reshingu, you can hear this too. So now you know of the worm as well.
Yep.
Would you like to help out with the worm?
Yeah, I was going to say I'm kind of just eavesdropping in. Just
Of course. Yeah, you're just listening in, you're just doing your own thing, pretending to dig and whatnot. You're just kind of taking all this information in. Here, what's this I keep hearing about a worm? It's this giant worm. It's big enough to eat a whole house, a whole castle even. It's burrowing through the caves left and right, and it's tearing the whole place apart, eating up valuable ores and tearing apart me brothers. Someone needs to get on it. We talked to a little tiefling girl who wants to get herself killed, and, well, that's her business, but she wants to go deal with it herself. I don't think she quite understands the grand scheme of it all. Let me help out. I think I can figure it out. I've killed bigger things before in my life.
oh dear.
Oh.
And Granchio on this marches off confidently.
Rishingo suddenly just like drops the shovel. Wait, I'll come too.
You toss the shovel aside and you follow in. So the three of you together cross the bridge. Well, four actually, including Meatmorph. And you guys cross the bridge, and you go down this staircase. Now, it feels like it takes about a good, 20 minutes to get to the bottom. But when you do, the ground is not metal. Well, inside the tower it is. It's a flat metal, plate. And you can hear the lava flowing and bubbling around you. Well, you can hear the dwarves digging and singing their song together as they break through the diamonds. I don't know any dwarven songs, so I'm not going to sing. But,
Hi-ho, it's
Where we go.
No, don't sing it! They'll hear us! God, okay. But, yeah, they're just mining away at these...
dwarves.
Yeah, they're all... There's more
Where's
than 7.
your princess, dwarfs? Where's your princess?
Oh, they're in another castle! Get the digging! Alright, real quick, we have streamed for an hour now. I would like to give quick thanks to the viewers. I would like to give thanks to Iaxio, Iexia, XO, and Abute. I think that's how you say those names. Those are the 2 hardest names I've read. And I went to history class, so that's saying a lot. I went to school, so that's a big deal.
Aw, good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, but you guys are at the bottom now, and you see these dwarves mining. Meatmorph already has an idea of where he wants to go, however. There are some islands that have been bridged with metal bridges, you know, so you can cross. Meatmorph doesn't need them. He's a fire newt. He immediately just starts swimming through the lava towards where he thinks his home is.
Oh.
He is...
He can swim?
In lava, yeah.
He can swim in lava. He just can't
Well,
swim
he
in
not really swimming. More or less, he's just running through it, and it's deep enough for him to keep his head above it. It doesn't hurt him. He can be in lava. He's a fire newt, so
He's a fire newt.
He's a little fire newt, he is.
Fire is not a big deal for him. And do you follow him?
Of course, I need to make sure that my
Alright.
PP is okay.
You guys try to take a nice, safe path around. Hello, Salty. Welcome to the stream. Dorito Chip Rush. Can I get a ban for Salty? I'm kidding. But, thank you, Salty, for stopping by. You guys follow him the best way you can. Well, first off, do you, Reshingu, follow Zelena?
You know what? Why not?
Alright. You kind of see Zelena veer off, and, you know, you're like, well, that worm isn't really going anywhere. And you really hate to see the tiefling die, you know? Granchio does not follow along. He, kind of has an idea. He's gonna kind of just go off on his own.
Also, Zelena has her mask on. Just wanted to let you know.
Oh, man. Okay. Then I will say this. With all this lava around, the mask is starting to get really hot on your face, and it's really hard to wear.
Alright, so as I'm walking beside Reshingu, I take off my mask and review my tiefling face.
Oh, wonderful.
Just like as a dramatic anime thing, because, you know, sweating as the silver.
I can just imagine that.
I am not a Dorito chip. I will fuck your shit up, Salty.
Oh.
Like, you know, that cool anime reveal. Yes, that's Selena has. And she puts it in her bag just because she doesn't want it to burn her or burn anything, and then she wipes away her sweat.
Of course, you put your mask away. Easy enough. You stuff it in your bag, and yeah, she has no visible scars on her face or anything. She looks, you know, pretty much like, you know, all together. She looks like a tiefling.
I have a chip on my right horn, and I do have scars on my neck.
You do. You do have those.
Would my mask, like, cover up my neck?
Nah, it's just a faceplate. I mean, the chin part does kind of stick down a little bit, but...
But just a...
Okay.
The chin isn't like a pharaoh mask, let's just say it like that.
Nah, it's like a metal plate.
It's not a huge stick.
Yeah. So, you probably saw the scars on the neck while I was putting it away. Probably.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to try to keep it down. I am getting too bombacious for the house.
I know, right?
Bombacious. But,
so... You guys are walking along, you're doing your thing, and off in the distance you do see, like, these newts. they're all kind of congregating together of varying sizes, some of which are 8 to 9 feet tall, some of 7 feet tall. You see some little ones that are like 2 feet tall, 3 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
They all look exactly like Meat Morph. And Meat Morph kind of pops out of the lava. And you hear him, "Brothers and sisters, I am home!" And then you hear them all like throw all their tools and stuff up in the air, and they call out, "Yeah!"
Oh right. Only Zelena can understand what's going on. Unfortunately.
No,
right,
you only understand Meat Morph because of the telepathic link. You don't know what the fuck any of these other guys are saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Salty, you should get that game. It's fun as fuck. Meat Morph charges in and he hugs several of them. And then you see yeah, blast, blow, blaze, pretty much the same thing. You do see them congregating. They're looking around in this tribe. It's very simple. They have these mushroom houses that are coated in iron. Or these iron... They're shaped like mushrooms, but they're coated in iron. And, they, each one has, like... I want you to think of it as, like, a village from Minecraft, so it has, like, weird, like, architecture. It looks a bit random. You know, there's some tools outside and some, like, workbenches outside and stuff, cauldrons, whatnot. And then every now and then you see a farm in the area. And they're growing these weird fruits, which kind of, it looks like a mold with vines coming out of it, which makes this weird, like, bell-shaped, like, berry.
Bell-shaped berry.
Yeah, you see like 4 or 5 of these in a farm. And you also see a livestock farm of what looks like chocobos, right? These like big birds that you could ride on with like saddles and stuff, but they don't have feathers. No, their skin's more scaly. And it's black and it has these like tribal like kind of like scars into it. It looks natural. It all looks natural. It's not really like scarring. It's just kind of like how it, you know, grew. Kind of like how like cats have like, you know, different designs in their fur, sort of deal.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Meat Morph, it's your family.
Yes. I've never been so happy. I am home. I've missed it so much.
Oh my goodness, Meat Morph, I never asked you. What happened to make you separate from your family?
I went with my tribe to hunt down the worm, but then a bright flash happened, and then I woke up in a field with you. I've been asleep for so long. I wanted to wake up.
You were trying to get the worm. But what happened? You were turned into, like, you were turned small. I demonstrate. You were turned very small. What? How did... Is
What?
the worm a gargan?
Huh? What? He doesn't seem to understand.
I can imagine the head tilts. I can just imagine the head tilts.
Yeah. He does not seem to understand, but it's cut short as the village elder comes out. You see this giant newt wrapped up in the leather of these giant chickens. As he's all wrapped up. Nyan, morph, nyan. Meat morph, nyan, morph, nyan. Nyan, morph, nyan. Hello.
Is that me?
You can only hear one side of this conversation.
Right.
Man, meat morph, man. Hello, I have returned.
Yeah.
I missed you, father.
That's his dad!
And then you see this giant newt kind of hug him. He is 12 feet tall.
Oh
He's the one clad in leather.
Little Meatmorph. Oh my goodness.
He points at them with his staff, his walking stick, and Meatmorph goes, "Friend!" And then you hear all the other newts kind of throw their hands up and go, "Nyan!"
I'm sorry, but can I import something into here? My character's reshingu is kind of just like, what the fuck?
Absolutely. You don't understand any of this. This is all weird.
He feels heartwarmed, but he doesn't understand anything, so he's kind of just like, what?
Yeah,
Huh?
no, it's all
Huh?
really confusing to you, but as soon as you see the hug, you see this is a reunion of some kind. That's what
I'm
you've gathered so far.
Okay.
Meatmorph, is that your dad?
He starts nodding sporadically.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing!
God.
My heart! My heart! I loved. Sorry.
Sarah, you find yourself quickly surrounded by the little newts. They're all like 2 feet tall. As they all kind of just like start jumping around you and stuff. One of which climbs up your back and is on your head.
I crouched down.
Hello, hi there.
They all start climbing up on you. You got like 5 newts on your head at this moment, and then like 4 more on your shirt.
I have newts
Reshingu,
everywhere.
you're watching this tiefling get overtaken by children.
I'm kind of just like trying to keep a straight, serious composure, but the laugh is just like kind of just. I'm getting the urge to laugh. You can kind of see a smirk
Yeah,
appear
you're
on
looking
my
at them.
face.
Why are they so tiny?
You're kind of. I'm just kind of start smirking.
God.
They're
Um,
teeny.
Fuck, what else did I have planned?
What? Oh, this is gonna be good. I I bet the
God.
little I bet the little tiny Meatmorphs.
Which one?
Do them. I kind of scritch each one on the head, like I scritch one and I go over to scritch the other ones, and then essentially
Of
I'm trying
course.
to do them all.
Okay, hold on. Salty has 38 intertwined fates in Genshin. Oh, shit. Nice. Well, that's a lot of grinding. Good job, man.
Small input of knowledge. These newts are about the size of a Chucky doll.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I
that's
know,
kind of
I'm
what I
giving
want.
them
I
little
want them to be
scritchies.
really tiny. I really like big things being tiny. Like really big, dumb things that are cute, and then making them small and even cuter.
Yes.
So, you do see Meatmore's father kind of put an arm around his shoulder and take him back deeper into the town. It appears they are all organizing each other and trying to set up some form of feast or whatever. It seems like they are being somewhat organized.
Oh my goodness, they must want to celebrate the arrival of the lost child.
Of course, this is the fucking elder's, like, son.
Oh my goodness.
Would you guys like to help out?
Yes.
Of course.
I go to help out. I know that there's big bees on me, so I gently put them down so I can do.
They climb
work.
back up.
I was completely expecting
God.
that.
No, it's fine. Yeah, you
I
can
shrugged.
gently brush them off. Some do stay on reluctantly, especially the one on your head. He's just kind of sitting there. As
Alright, you can stay there, but I'm gonna be doing some moving, Roman, okay?
Little scritchy. I give that one a scritchy on the right side of the chin.
of course, you rub its face. It gently bites your pinky. It's a baby, so it can't actually do any real damage.
Baby.
Alright. Tell a joke before you leave. Penis. That's funny, Salty, thank you.
What the fuck? Okay,
Yep, see you around, Salty. It's been a pleasure. You find yourselves now following along Meatmorph and his clan leader. As, you do feel the quakes once more underneath your feet. And you do see a bunch of rocks raining down as the newts all grab, like, shields and stuff, and they raise them up above their head.
I quickly try to protect the little one on my head.
Of course, you take it off your head and you kind of hug it, right?
No.
I assume that's what you're doing.
Yes, I hug it. I kind of like hide it under my cape as well from the rocks as well. Like,
Of course,
not completely
so
hide it,
no
but just,
stray gravel gets in its face. I get you.
Exactly.
Of course, yeah, it starts, the rocks do start raining down from the quake. And, well, real quick, does a 15 hit you, Zelena?
I don't know why you asked me. I only have a 12 AC.
Really? Oh, man.
You didn't help me make a better armor class.
I mean, no, it's fine. You are a spellcaster.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You're only gonna take, you might die. That's, 7 points of damage.
Okay. Did we rest on the cart so we got our
Yeah.
health back? Or okay.
You rest on the boat, I thought.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm at 39 now. 39
Alright.
health points.
Good deal.
was-
We'll do
I
another
need-
one.
I needed to say baby, but
Does 5 hit you, Reshingu?
what do I roll?
You don't roll anything. You look at your
Oh.
character sheet where it says AC, armor class, and you see if it's bigger or smaller than the number 5.
Oh, it's bigger.
Okay, good deal. Then we will do one more for Zelena. Does a 17 hit you?
I hate what you are implying. It does, Jack. I just said I'm at 12. Anything bigger than a 12 hits.
I gotta re-roll that. That fell off.
Haha.
That is 8 points of damage.
I'm gonna die. Okay. I'm at 31 health points now.
All right. Next one for Reshingu. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Alrighty. You are going to take 7 points of damage. Alright. So, go ahead, subtract 7 from your health.
I'm dropping everything.
Oh, you klutz.
Leave me alone.
You're such a mess.
I call this child abuse. No.
God. Alright.
I don't know where to do this.
It should be at the top of your paper, unless it's the bottom left corner. It should be next to your
Doesn't help
AC.
that all the dice are on my freaking paper.
Dummy. You dumb.
I subtract. Subtract how much?
7.
From my health. Subtract 7 from my health. Oh, you're subtracting from your health?
No, you just take your sweet time. Fuck it.
I've already got it.
Oh, okay. Good deal. So, eventually the quakes stop and all the rocks that don't hit you fall around and they kind of crack on the ground. And the newts kind of wait a moment before before it's all definitely done for good. They look around, see who all's missing, who all's hurt. And you do see a couple newts are laying on the ground, with their heads cracked with rocks.
Oh no, no, no.
But the children seem fine for the most part. The parents did their best protecting the children. Even you did, Zelena. Which one of them actually see that you actually put yourself in danger for it. They scoop up the baby and they scruff up your hair. Which is not really good since you've been hit with rocks. And Marv! And they kind of go on their way with the baby. The baby waves at you.
I wave back while rubbing my head. Because it hurts.
God. I'm tickled pink by the thought of tiny fire newts.
Oh my goodness, it's a baby.
You do see... Oh, go ahead.
I just did a shit posty drawing.
Oh boy, let's see it.
Hold on.
I'm excited for this.
Can you... Chris, plug this in. Plug this in.
Alright, I'll let you do your thing while I do this.
Plug it in.
Zelena, you see Meatmorph come back to you.
Hey, buddy.
He looks distressed. We need to deal with that worm.
We do, buddy. We definitely do. Where do you think... Where do you think we should go to find the worm?
He starts really rubbing at his chin. You guys haven't seen it yet. But with how the quakes are getting worse and worse, it definitely feels like it's getting closer.
Oh, no. Well, let's go and try to find out where
Would I drop this in D&D?
Yeah, it's a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had in mind.
Baby. That is precious.
God,
I'm sorry, the head of the newt is just...
I love it so much.
I wish I could zoom in on my thing, but I can't, but it's big.
I accidentally turned it on.
That's why I love fire newts so much. It's because their faces are so dumb. They got those bulbous fish eyes and that big stupid mouth. God, I love them. I love them so much. Alright.
And, so... I'm, trying to think about what to do. For little Meatmorph, and it's hard for me to think, so I'm like, okay, so Meatmorph tried to take out the worm, he turned into stone, I met him. Worm is here, worm is causing trouble, worm almost hurt baby, hurt me instead. I'm saying this out loud, I would like to say.
Right. Meatmorph kind of just smacks your face and shakes his finger at you. No talk! Think!
I get a tiny little slap to think.
It sounds like a fish hitting water.
Well, the only thing I know about worms is that if we flood its area, it will be forced above ground. So unless we can find its... So maybe we should find its cave and flood it.
Oh. Yes, yes.
That sounded like the dog of wisdom. I'm sorry.
Oh.
God, I hate
Yeah.
you.
I love that so
Is
much.
that the dog in the plane?
Yes.
God, I hate that dog so much.
You hate the dog of wisdom? How dare you?
It always just shows up. It's a force of nature.
I love
Alright.
this drawing. I don't know why. It's beautiful.
It is amazing. You should be proud of your drawing.
So,
So
as of
okay.
right now, there's not much you can do with the worm because your plans all kind of reside around knowing where it is. Which, it's close, it's around, you just don't know where exactly.
Alright, let's keep an eye open for a worm. And then we'll
Meatmorph
find it.
gives you
The
a
giant
hearty
worm shouldn't be
salute.
hard to miss.
Alright.
Unless it resides underground. Then we have a problem.
Would you guys like to stay here, or would you like to wander around the area a bit more?
I'm looking for that worm.
Alright, of
Reshingu
course.
was kind of just following. No idea what to do. No thought behind his eyes. Just,
Of
I
course,
have
of
nowhere else
course.
to go. I'm just gonna follow you.
You're along for the ride. I get it. It'll come naturally once you know what to do. You'll be more confident. So of course, you guys kind of wander around this cave system a bit more. I say that like it's a series of tunnels, but it's really just this like cavern. It's a really big cavern. Huge.
Yeah, that makes more sense. You should have said that.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot the word cavern.
Oh, you're fine.
It's huge.
Huge.
We're talking about cliffs and caves update huge.
Ooh.
I'm trying to
That's a
think, we should have...
Minecraft joke for you.
Yes.
Topical. But
I'm doing my best to like.
oh man, I'm sorry. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I feel it all kind of like taking itself apart.
You're fine. I'm gonna just do what is called a Google search and look up worm facts. So that'll strategize.
Alright. All I know about words is that they don't have myelin in them. They do not.
They have both female and male sex organs, but they can't fertilize themselves. Interesting.
Okay.
Huh. I really do not want that image of worms fucking.
What?
I don't want that.
I zoned out for a second, and suddenly you're talking about an image of. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what Sarah's talking about. Apparently, they have both female and male organs.
They just can't
Oh
reproduce
no.
with themselves.
Worms have sex.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, frogs reproduce too, and they don't have a gender.
Frogs? No, they do.
Uh-huh. No, frogs don't have gender.
Really?
Frogs are gender fluid. They don't have a specific gender.
Oh, that's weird.
So the water didn't turn the freaking frogs gay. They were already gay to begin with.
Oh my god. Alright,
I need facts, I'm sorry.
Our frogs. I typed our frogs.
Tell you what. as you guys are walking along, you can see the wildlife in this cave. This cave is actually pretty lively for being a cave. With every step underneath you, you can feel the soot. It has built up for a while. It's like ankle-deep soot. It has like the same contingency of snow, right, or dust, where it packs up like snow. But it's really powdery and dry when you touch it. And it's hot, too. And it's black. It's deep black.
But if you close your eyes.
God, shut up.
This almost made a lot.
But, so, you, ooh. I better check that. Oh, God. Oh. Alright, I guess they can change their sex. Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
Very interesting.
I thought it was toads, because I remember, like, the bigger ones are, like, the females.
Frogs are technically toads at the same time, though.
Weird.
Technically.
Because I heard that, like, frogs, they're female and male, and, like, the males are smaller, so I can latch on to the back, and the females just kind of do their thing, and they're, like, really big, but their bones are kind of just set up a way to where the frogs could latch on better.
Yep.
Weird.
Yep.
I don't
Okay.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's getting weird.
Okay.
Anyway, we're
Okay.
trying to find the worm. and
Horny
we're
frogs. Sorry. I blacked out there for a second. What year is it? Hey, it's 2020. We're gonna watch the ball drop. No! Alright.
Jack, I'm trying to breathe.
Let
You
him
want to take a
breathe.
minute? Let's all bestow ourselves a moment of tranquility.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
God. Yeah, this was a waste of a moment.
Okay, let's continue.
Wait,
All
I
right.
have one. If I can borrow your time for a little bit longer.
Go
Check
for
the
it.
Discord. I did a thing.
Oh my god, yes. I love it.
Yoon, check Discord.
Huh?
Check the D&D Discord.
Yes. Discord.
Look at him. Oh man.
I love it.
Such a happy boy. He's such a happy boy.
He's such a meat morph. Literally.
Such a meat morph.
God.
He's literally such a meat morph.
I love
Should
it
we
so
continue?
much. Yeah, we probably should.
Do it for him.
You guys are walking around, you can actually see the wildlife here. Mainly you see the plants and stuff, like the mold, where there's a lot of built up dust. You can see it kind of clump up and build mold as these vines kind of curl out. And you see these wild pears. They're the same pears in the farms, but they're just kind of around. There's also you see a flock of these like kind of like leathery chickens just kind of running along.
Chimkins.
And you see it's the best way to describe it. It's I don't know, it's like imagine like a ostrich but if it was a lizard. Right? No feathers at all and very like thick and broad, right?
Yes.
No, but like I've also made up my mind that Reshingu just has this face of no thoughts behind his eyes.
Right.
He's always just
kind
no
of dead.
Just kind of dead inside.
All right. You see these like chickens kind of run along. You see one of them kind of look at the berry and they kind of cock their head at it, and you see it kind of eat at it on the stem.
Mm-hmm.
And you see once it bites through, this jelly kind of pours out from the bottom of it, and he runs along. Just kind of the wildlife doing its thing, really. You know?
I investigate the juice.
Of course.
The juice.
It looks hot. It looks very hot.
I poke it with my staff.
Sticky. It's also very sticky. When you touch it, you can see it kind of like the juice kind of stuck to your staff and to the ground as it stretches out, and some of the powder's kind of stuck to it too. Very sticky, very slimy.
I give it a taste.
The juice on the ground or from the pear? Or from the fruit?
From the staff.
From the staff. Well, you get a mouthful of this soot too, so it doesn't really taste the best. But you do get a little bit of the juice in, and it's very sweet.
Sweet.
This seems good enough to eat. The newts like it.
I take a sample of it. I would like to put it in or
Are you taking it off the ground or from the fruit?
actually I'll take the fruit. I'll take like an unopened fruit if there's any.
Make spot check.
Okay. Spot check time. Okay, that's spot check. Okay, that's an 11.
Alright. Yeah, it's not very hard. You look around, it's pretty much a flat field. It's slightly hilly, and then where it's lowest at, there's lava. You see it come up. You see across the lava, there's a fruit there. Like a stalk kind of coming out.
Oh. I go over and I pick it up, but I be careful not to hurt.
How are you getting across the lava?
Oh, right across the lava. I'm like, okay, I'll get that later. I take a mental note of where it's at.
Of course, of course. It's on the island surrounded by lava. Wait, that's every island. Basically, I want you to imagine this as like hundreds of little islands scattered across here, and there's like hundreds of rivers of lava around every single one. Some of which have bridges across each other, some don't. But you can tell which ones were made by dwarves and which ones were made by newts.
Oh, this is so cute.
Eventually, off in the distance, you do see a couple of magmurds, which are just these giant lava. Well, they're not giant. They're about man-sized. They're lava golems. They're about like 5 to 6 feet tall. Very thin frames. Their fists and their legs kind of stump out. Like they look like stumps, kind of like tree stumps.
Mm-hmm.
And then their bodies are like a stone, like a big, like, lava-bound stone. And they have an eye made of obsidian, and they're all just kind of tromping around, swinging their arms way back behind them. Kind of like doing this march. They just kind of wander around. And whenever these chickens kind of run at them, they kind of, like, punch them in the back of the head and, like, crush them down.
Ow!
No, not the chickens!
They definitely seem like the apex
hurt.
predator. Oh yeah, getting
Reshingu's just like, oh, that must hurt. Like he says it out loud, like, oh, that must hurt.
Yeah, you see this chicken pretty much get punched in the head by this lava-bound rock monster, and it falls down. And then you see him kind of crush down on its head, and he kind of starts dragging its dead body back to,
oh dear,
presumably its home.
Oh,
Nature's scary as fuck.
Oh yes,
but it doesn't look like it's a worm.
I hope not.
if we interfere, they might try to kill us because they gotta assert their dominance. I'm gonna say let's. Do we have to continue that way in order to like go deeper into the cave to investigate?
Honestly, you can go anywhere you want. There's no real wrong answer, since there's no clear right answer either. You're kind of looking for the right answer. It could be past these guys, but it could also be anywhere else in this cavern. So, it's up to you whether or not you want to fuck with them.
I don't want to mess with them. They heard the
Of
poor
course.
I
chickens.
don't either. I
Of
don't either.
course.
Those poor chickens. Those poor chickens.
Yeah, they look kind of fucked at the moment, so you guys kind of just, cut your losses and move on. You did your part. You wander around the cavern a bit more, and you do see a giant hole in the wall. You make it to one of the walls of the cavern, and you see a giant hole there. This thing has probably got to be about like 300 feet in diameter.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect circle.
Oh, jeez.
You
That
could
was
fit. You could definitely fit a cat. Well, no, it's more than 300 feet. You can fit a castle in this. It's probably more like 600 to 800 feet.
I'm gonna say that that's about as big as an Alaskan bullworm.
I say
What's
so too. There's no
Alaska?
doubt about that. Alaska.
Alaska!
You're going, Alaska.
No.
Faster if you drive!
God.
This planet is over. Where are you going, Alaska?
All right.
I hope I'm not too loud. It's past the spiders.
So, what happens now?
I say that we follow because that is where the worm will be.
You're going in the tunnel?
I'm going at first. What the heck did I just find? At first, I put my hand on the tunnel, and I know Levi said not to, but I'm gonna use scry. I'm gonna see if it made this tunnel going where we just came from, or if it created a tunnel to go into said tunnel. Like,
Roll for scry.
okay. Like, you know what I'm saying, right? Maybe?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Roll for it.
Okay. Okay, looking for scry. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay. So that will be a 12.
All right. It's hard to really focus on it. The heat's kind of getting to you. But from the flashes of memories you do have, it kind of just seems like it really just seems like it kind of uses it for both in and out. There's no real like discernible path. So it's hard to say.
Can I make a wilderness lore? I might not see where the worm is at, but may I
Wilderness
to-
lore? What for?
I want to look at the dirt in the surrounding area and see if it's pushed inward to the cave or outward to the cave.
I'm saying he used it for both.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm tired.
It's okay. So am I.
So am I.
God. Tell you what, since we're all tired, we
We're
can
the
cut it.
non-sleeper.
We'll
the
cut it
non-sleeping
like
gang.
we're not gonna do 5 hours today. For
Right.
easy, you
Okay.
guys.
I've also got to go to Oakdale tomorrow. So
Yeah. Ooh, don't give real place location names.
Ah.
I'm tired. I missed something. Oh, well.
It's okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. You understand now, though, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. Um, you do see Granchio kind of rubbing his hand in the dirt, and you do see he has a group of dwarves with him. And he kind of looks over his shoulder at you. Ah, Zelena. Zelena. Glad you could make it. I've been investigating the worm. You know of it, yes?
Yeah, I point at the hole.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, then I think it went this way.
Oh, okay. Yes, I wish to help take care of the Alaskan bullworm.
What the hell is Alaska?
I just thought I heard it to describe a really big worm once, and it stuck with me.
I really like the idea of Alaskan being slang for big.
Yes.
You know what? That's canon. That's canon.
Alaska means big.
Instead of dire,
Alaska.
it's Alaskan. Alaskan wolves, Alaskan moose. No, it's an Alaskan bear.
Oh no, it's an Alaskan newt.
An Alaskan. I need to write that down.
Nyan. God, alright. You know what? This actually works out. So you guys kind of regroup and you start talking. And you do see the worm kind of come out from behind you, deep in the cavern. It comes out of a pool of lava above you, and then it creates a new tunnel above the one you guys are currently in.
What? Okay, that is bigger than I thought.
This thing is huge. This thing, it's the biggest worm you've ever seen. It's the biggest anything you have ever seen. You are pretty sure that this thing could probably eat that giant back at the Mushroom Mountains. This thing definitely could eat a castle. This could eat a whole kingdom. It's a huge fucking worm.
Goodness. He could eat the huge giant. I am terrified.
This worm is massive as it burrows a new tunnel above you. You are an ant compared to it, as it just kind of swims through the earth like it's nothing, and it comes out of the lava like it's nothing. It's turning this entire cave system into Swiss cheese, and if left be, it will collapse the entire mountain.
We have to kill it, Bert. We have to kill that thing. I saw it.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely do, but at
This is
what
the biggest
cost?
thing I've ever seen. Well, this is Meat Morph's home. What are you talking about? We can't let Meat Morph's home be killed.
Meat morph.
Yeah, I look over at him. It's just like
He's not here.
Meat Morph.
Meat Morph.
Maybe he's still at the town.
You
gonna go
forgot. Is that your kid? Like.
He's my emotional support.
No, my character's just like all confused, just kind of like scratching his head, like, is this your kid? What?
God.
Sorry. I book it to the village. I gotta run east.
Should we follow her?
How deep are you in the cave?
I'm thinking that we're not really that deep.
Alright, that's kind of what I thought too. Thought you might be at the entrance. Granchio kind of grabs your shoulder as you run off. Hey kid, where's the fire? Come back here.
But the meat morph.
Look, he's fine. He's dealing with whatever. I need
I
you
think he's
here
with his.
now.
Is he with his family? Maybe. Look like a reunion.
What? Granchio looks at you confused.
Yeah,
Explain
we
that
found
more.
his family. There's more meat morphs.
Oh no.
There's even little ones. They like to climb on your head.
Yeah, I don't think I like that. Look, it doesn't matter. He is doing his thing. His family needs him. He is doing a reunion. They need that. I need you here. I need you to help me with that worm. And he points at it. The cave, the new cave. You, me, Boromir, and his friends. All of us together. We're gonna go ahead and find this worm. We're gonna take care of it. Now we need to think together, critically. We need to come up with a plan.
We must destroy its hearts.
He kind of looks at you. How are we gonna get to his heart?
Well, unfortunately, we can't do it the nice way. By, taking it out to dinner. It's a huge worm. So we're going to have to carve into said worm. We're going to have to jump on it, and we're going to have to start cutting. And we're going to have to keep cutting.
How are we gonna keep it still long enough to cut into its side?
Lots of
that's the thing.
distractions.
That's the thing. We lock onto the worm. We get ready for it to try to wiggle. And then we...
There's only a few. No, wait. There's a few of us, but we also have the.
Have the...
Question,
Door.
is that... Obviously, that worm is
And the
fireproof on the
nukes.
outside, but is it fireproof on the inside?
I don't know.
I'd assume so.
We gotta get meat morph. Maybe he can go in and we could get eaten by the worm and then tear our way out.
You're telling me you want to get eaten by the worm?
And then fight your way out. Well, stab your way out.
Well, I would like to think of some or do something good because usually worms.
Granchio actually takes a minute to think. He kind of just sits there for a moment. He sits on a rock that fell down, and he sits on it and thinks. And he shakes his head. I can't think of anything else. That actually doesn't sound like a terrible plan.
Because as I'm sure about it, I don't think worms chew and swallow. They just force it in their
I
tongue.
don't want to imagine that.
I just really like the idea of Zelena just kind of making like a snaky arm movement with her hand and just kind of like slowly going towards her mouth with it. God. I'm trying to think.
Because I'm trying to see.
Oh my gosh, Icon, shut up.
I'm looking
Sorry.
at actual anatomy of a worm.
That's cheating.
Yes.
That's cheating.
That's cheating. That is cheating.
I don't know nothing about worms.
Well, that's the idea.
Neither do I.
Okay, fine. I'll get rid of it. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right,
Listen,
whatever. We are at the 2-hour mark. I will go ahead and give thanks.
All right, I'll be right back.
Fucking looking up my monsters. The fuck.
Well, I mean, technically, she was looking at just a worm.
Whatever. That's still cheating. Anyways, I need to give thanks. Thank you, Salty, for stopping by, as well as A Butte. I hope you enjoy the stream, and I will try to stream more. I know I haven't been the most consistent, and I am sorry. But I assure you, once October rears its ugly head around, I am only going to be worse at it. Alright, there we go. Thanks have been given. So far, are you enjoying?
Yes, very much so.
I'm glad.
I'm still trying to build on like how his character is, so I'm kind of
Trying not to do
figure
too
out how
much
to
to lock in a personality because you don't want to
like
fuck up.
yeah, I don't want to fuck up. So that's why he's so quiet, just like.
I getcha.
But then again, he's probably really nervous because he's got this this giant crab man.
Yeah.
That's iffy with him. So he's kind of like, I better watch what I say.
Yeah, no, I feel it.
Oh my god, I'm going to. Sorry. Like, Icon will not shut up. Icon. Look, I love your music, but stop spamming the heck out of me. Thanks.
Alright, so. Are we all ready to pick back up?
Yes, and I will not look up any more worm facts.
Good deal.
I've forgotten most of my knowledge. But
I'm
worms need to be-
glad that bathroom trip was enough to help you poop it all out. Cleanse
it
your
was more
mind.
like
No!
No, it was just an anxiety.
Oh.
So,
Alright.
always
Moving
make
on.
sure you use the bathroom before you take tests, kids.
Absolutely.
It'll help your anxiety.
No, if you use the bathroom, it will make you forget knowledge. Make sure you
Oh.
never use the bathroom ever.
Is that why we're not allowed to leave to go to the bathroom when we do our tests?
No, that's a power game. They literally just do that so they can, do authority stuff.
I know. I've literally told them, like, you want me to pee on your chair? Okay, I'll do that. Just staring at them in the eyes. And then they're like, oh, well, you leave. Like, no, I'm not going to play this game. I have my rights.
What pisses me off is when they're like, hey, can I use the bathroom? I don't know, can you? Well, gee, let's fucking find out.
No, at this point, I'm going to stop asking to use the bathroom. I'm just going to go straight to the bathroom.
I mean,
shouldn't have to ask.
You should just tell them, hey, I'm using the bathroom.
I'm using the bathroom.
Like,
Don't even try to stop me.
They can't tell you no.
I shouldn't have to bring a freaking hall pass into the bathroom.
I mean, I get the whole hall pass thing because it shows you're not fucking around.
The thing that gets me, you can only go if it's an emergency. If I have to pee, that's an emergency.
God, oh man. Yeah, I just started bringing a piss bottle around to work or around to school. Like I had a bottle strapped to my leg.
Oh, okay, I did not need to know that. Oh no!
What?
No, literally. One time, like, if they would not allow me to go, I would look them dead in the eyes and act like I'm doing it. That makes them so they actually let me go to the bathroom. Like, I'm not just gonna wait to use the bathroom. Like, dude, I have to go.
No,
I'm not waiting.
I either held it in or I went with the bottle. Because they were always so stingy about bathroom trips. It was stupid. It was so fucking stupid.
Or when the other thing that's annoying is when kids ask, why are you bringing your backpack to the bathroom? Oh, I don't know, Timothy. I'm a female. Guess it.
God, I get that. Sometimes they're really funny with guys about that, though, and it's like, hey, I don't trust any of these fuckers to not go through it.
No,
And
honestly.
then the teacher, oh my god, there was one time my teacher was like, "Hey, you should empty out your bag if you're hiding something." I'm like, "It's just books. It's just fucking books."
Or when it's like in the middle of summer and I decide to wear jeans, but I always bring a pair of shorts with me just in case.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm going to throw icon.
Just turn your phone off.
Anyway,
No, it's not my phone.
Let's
It's
go
not
ahead and
my phone. I can't do that.
let's get back to game. We've been off topic for a
Yes.
minute. So, you want to go back to Meat Morph?
Zelena's trying to think. Okay, tearing at it might not be a big thing, or won't be able to do that. I don't know worm anatomy, so I wouldn't know where to go for the heart. Wait a second.
It's a tube.
Yeah, I know it's a tube, but there's stuff that makes the tube work, and I don't know it. And if those things stop working, then the worms stop working. But wait, it's fireproof.
Well,
But
if the worm stops working...
Yeah, I'm trying to find out how to make it stop working. I have an idea, but
why don't we just set up a trap?
Attack the organs.
I know, but where are the organs? It's not like we could step on it.
Just start stabbing.
Well, it's all make a suggestion.
Yes.
Okay.
You look over to Boromir, and he sets down a barrel, and he just kind of leans on it.
No,
We'll
we're not
take
using
a
the
couple
barrel.
hundred of these. We'll take a couple hundred of these and fill up a whole full cave entrance. When it comes through, we blow it open, turn its face into cauliflower. We won't even have to think twice.
No, because you're gonna make the entire place go down.
And he's fireproof. He can go through lava. I'm pretty sure the explosion won't hurt him. I have an idea.
These aren't fire-based explosives. Fire ignites it, sure. But not the impact
It's
of
gunpowder.
it. Basically, he explains to you how explosives work, where there are some that are more fire-based, like oil, and, like napalm and such, where it has a very low, impact, I think it's called, impact something, I don't remember the term, but basically, it's all diluted since it's all like a solution more than it's like a force. But this powder is a force, so it's like it has more punch than splash, sort of deal.
Question: are worms considered a maggot?
Worms are bugs. Yes.
But are they like a maggot? In a sense, if it touches salt, will it dissolve it or start to dissolve it like a snail?
No,
Or a
sunlight.
larva? What?
Sunlight.
Sunlight?
It's a worm. Yeah. They dry out in the sun.
Right, but it's not gonna go out in the sun.
Oh,
I'm trying to
here's
see,
the thing.
salt.
The sunlight thing might not work because you are in snowy mountains, so it's always
True.
super cloudy.
True.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. You could absolutely try that. It might actually work.
Haha.
It might not be waterproof, but also it might not
I
be
only know
salty.
this knowledge because I really like worms.
But worms can also drown. But do we know if there's any hot spring in this area? Or a
No, you don't.
huge...
You can have the cereal.
What is cereal?
I'm glad you're catching on. Thank you.
Come back.
God.
What is your problem? Oh, okay. Anyways, back on topic.
Alright, so you got salt, sunlight, explosives, and going inside of it.
And water. Maybe drowning it. Or finding a way to melt the ice that's on the mountain.
It's
because it's on the
giant. It's giant. I don't know if water's gonna work.
You're gonna throw this thing in the ocean if you want water to work.
That wouldn't be the first creepy thing in the ocean. Anyway, will we be able to freeze it? I'm pretty sure that even though it's fireproof, it might not be snowproof. But how are we gonna get it above ground? And we can't really flood the area either.
How about we redirect it?
How would we do that?
We'll just change its path a bit. Maybe not enough explosives to topple the whole cave, but if we cause it certain cave-ins in a certain way, we can change its path.
Okay.
Well, if its path it's currently going in, it'll go a different way.
Right. It made a new tunnel above us. But what if we broke this tunnel up so that it goes up into that one?
Okay. Should we try going to the surface and trying to find a place to, like, hold it accountable for its actions? Like, hold it in place?
It's a worm. There's no way you're gonna make...
I have an idea. It might not be the best, but okay, have any of you had a splinter?
Yes.
Those things suck, right?
Granchio rolls his eyes.
What
Where are you
are
going with
splinters?
this, kid?
We go up there, there's mountains, we have trees, we shatter the trees, we spread it in the cave, we sharpen the wood, and we point it so that it's kind of like little spears, so that when the worm slithers through it, he just contracts all of these sharp splinters in his tummy. Even the tiniest splinter could be, and it can be big, we can it could be more than just like a regular splinter. It could be like
Zelena, settle down.
Reshingu kind of just gives this look to Granchio like, is she always like this?
Yeah. he kind of gives you like a look, and he goes back to Zelena. We don't know how strong this thing is. Maybe
but
its skin is...
would hurt.
It would, if you could get it through its skin. We don't know how tough it is.
How tough this skin is.
For all we know, it would just eat it. It would just crunch through it. It would not do anything.
Oh, imagine the splinters on the tongue. It wouldn't want to eat it.
It doesn't have a tongue.
Or maybe it's gums.
It doesn't. It's a worm.
I'm trying to be reasonable.
He kind of... Granchio kneels down and puts a hand on your shoulder.
Tube with, like, nothing.
He kind of just puts a hand on your shoulder as he looks
anything,
down at you.
I think it's got, like, acid.
He looks at you, Zelena, and he speaks up. Have you ate today?
I don't think so.
Let's go back up to that tavern. We'll get some food, and then we'll think. We found out where some of its tunnels are.
Yeah, didn't we leave that girl over there? He kind of thinks back. Yeah, didn't we leave a girl over there with dwarfs? Drunken dwarfs?
Yeah, but her father's there too. It'll be fine.
True. I think.
God.
Or should we find Newport before we go? Or should we go?
That's your
That might
business. If you want to get them. If you want to get them, that's fine. I don't mind, but... I won't go with you.
Okay, I'm gonna make a pit stop and see how Meatmorph is.
Reshingu, would you like to go straight to the tavern with Granchio, or would you like to join? Okay. Then we'll go and split this up a bit. Zelena, we'll go with you first. Well, for everyone leaves the tunnel. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
You're fine.
There we go. Yeah, everyone leaves the tunnel. Zelena, you split off from Reshingu and Granchio, so they take a path that looks like was freshly made by the dwarves. But you head more towards the town that was off ahead.
Right. I gotta go find my meat morph. I wonder if they're at a feast. I'm gonna go check that area. Where they were doing the preparations.
You do see it off in the distance. A table is being set up as a cloth is being tossed over it. This cloth is very crudely made out of leather that's been stretched thin.
I continue walking, but I make sure not to step in any lava.
Of course. Yeah, you do your best to get around. You try not to fall in. And you don't know how you did it, but you're on the other side of that lake of lava, or that river, and that bell-shaped pear is next to you, and you're trying to figure out how to get to the other side.
I have a bell-shaped pear?
No,
And
the plant is there, next to you.
The one
yeah.
you mentally noted? Yeah.
Yeah. I pick it up.
Okay, of course. You stuff the pear into your bag.
How does
Go ahead and add 1 lava fruit to your inventory.
Lava fruit.
lava fruit?
Lava fruit.
Nothing tastes
cat is
sweeter than
staring at me.
charcoal.
Oh man.
I wonder, no, I've tasted charcoal. It's tart. Don't ask how.
You know what? I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say it was an accident.
Nope. I have a charcoal face mask.
Oh,
I accidentally licked
okay.
it. I licked it.
Are you fucking...
It said it was edible.
What?
It said it was edible, I promise.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in me too. Nothing new.
Alright. So you are here in this town. You see everyone's organized. You see Meat Morph does, well, at least one of them look at you, and he smiles. And he waves. He waves real quickly, like kind of flopping his hand around.
Flop. I walked over to him.
Of course. You walk up to him, and he goes, "Hello!" You can feel a telepathic link. This is him. This is the one.
This is my boy.
Hey, buddy.
Hello!
So, do you know how to take down giant worms? Because I wanna help take down this worm.
Nope.
Okay.
That was cute.
Would you like to come with me so that we can battle the worm?
He kind of looks at his family. And then back to you. Okay.
Aww.
I mean, like, the worm separated you from your family, and if you want to still be with your family at this moment, you can do that, but I have a feeling that things are about to get real, and it might be dangerous.
He pulls a chair close and he sits in front of you. I made a promise. I would protect you no matter what. If that means that this worm will meet my end, then I am happy if it's for you.
You're gonna make me cry.
Meet more. I'm not gonna let them make your end. We're gonna kill this thing and we're gonna save you and the families. So that you don't have to be turned into obsidian again.
Let's have the feast first.
Oh, okay. I am hungry. I haven't eaten Is it okay if I join the feast?
Of course! And he pats your head. And he looks over back to his family, and he yells, "Friend!" And everyone, "Yin!" And they all throw their hands up. We're going to go ahead and cut over to Reshingu. You're walking back with Granchio. If you have any questions about your hometown, this would be a good time to ask.
I've got no thought.
Of course, of course. Nothing at all?
I'm trying to think, as in what I'm trying to say.
Give it some time. We can... Go ahead. Take your time.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
All right,
he just kind of he's kind of just walking with like he's just got a ton of thoughts behind his head. You know, when you have that thought in your head that you can kind of see it in the face. That's basically what's going through. Where you can kind of see the vein thoughts, the thoughts where your veins kind of stick out. Yeah, that.
Yeah, no, I get you.
He's deep in thought.
Alright, yeah. Then you just make it back to the tavern, and you do see that man in purple. He is sitting there drinking with the dwarves, talking to a very ornate-looking dwarf wearing these robes and this long beard. And he has, like, you know, golden, like, gems in the beard. He looks like he's the man in charge.
You're doing amazing, sweetheart. I believe in you.
he kind of glances at Granchio before walking over to them.
Granchio sits down next to him as you find your place somewhere, I'm sure.
Yes.
Alright. You do hear Levi speak up to Granchio. So, how's it going with the whole worm situation? I have it under control. Me and Zelena are doing some work with it. Great, if you can figure that out for me, it would put me in a good spot with the dwarves. If you do this, I'll put in a good name for you back at Yondor. I'm sure I can make it worth your while. What'd you say? He kind of looks more over at Levi. Alright. I'll see what I can do. I really appreciate this. Where is that tiefling? Anyways, she's not getting in trouble, is she? She said something about getting her newt.
She's hanging out with the newts.
Newts? There's more than one?
Oh, there's a lot.
Roxy kind of looks over. How many?
I'd say more than a dozen million. I don't know. I don't even have knowledge in my brain currently.
A village. A village. Say a village.
A village. Yes, a village.
Can you show me? This, to describe Roxy more, she, is wearing this kind of bastardized Scorpion Clan armor. Or, it's definitely Scorpion Clan. It's a bit nicked up from combat, however, and, parts of it are missing. The robe underneath it, the sleeves are torn off, and for shoulder pads, it's skulls. These, like, you know, ogre skulls.
I've seen her.
Right, okay. I still gotta describe her for the stream.
Right.
She does not have the mask. I forgot to describe her with the mask, so I'm gonna say she left that at home. But normally she has this fox mask. This time she doesn't. And she has this Red hair, that's short, and tied into 2 pigtails that are shaped like lotus flowers. This really young girl, right? She looks like she's part of Scorpion Clan, but she doesn't carry any of the mannerisms or respect. Which, I mean, it's Scorpion Clan, so I guess that's kind of expected.
Yeah, I'd say.
But I don't know. She carries herself differently than most samurai do. And you don't actually see a katana on her. With most samurai, they have, their preferred weapon and a katana. She just has the kanabo.
Oh, wow.
Maybe she's a Ronin? I don't know. If there's any checks you would like to make on her, like a knowledge check or an insight or whatever, you may. But she is currently asking about the newts right now. She wants to see the newts.
He kind of tilts his head at her before, like, I mean, if you really want to, I guess I can show you if I can remember the way back. I've told you, he's knowledgeable, but at the same time, he's kind of like in his own path.
I'm afraid she's gonna go all yandere on your character. That sounds like a thing that she would do.
Who?
Like, oh no. Or
wait, who?
Worst thing would be if she did that to Meat Morph.
Oh my god,
no.
just like full on simp for the newts.
Yes, simp for the newts.
My character's 100 years old.
Yeah, no, she's a minor. No, I will say someone's already doing a romance path with her. So.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about that.
Good.
But, yeah, she wants to see the newts. You said that... What did she say? I'm sorry.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, this is why you have to take it what I say. Trying to remember what I said.
It's alright. She's
if
like,
you really want to see them, I can take you, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
If I can remember the pathway.
She kind of smiles softly. I wouldn't mind.
Protect the child, protect the baby.
Alright. He kind of just stands up.
Roxy gets up too, and she takes her kanabo with her. She kind of just rests it on her shoulder as she walks with you.
Yes. Oh, now I'm stuck with the conversation.
Granchio kind of calls out to you. I'll follow when I'm ready. I need a drink first.
Alright. Of course you do.
Watch yourself, Scorpion Clan.
Oh shit!
Alright, so you and Roxy start walking along. If you have any questions for her, you can ask. You're just gonna...
I'm trying to...
Okay.
I'm not good with conversation making because I normally think about it.
No, it's alright. It's alright.
He's doing his
not
best.
Good with him. He's kind of... literally, if I were to explain how he is with conversation, he is awkward.
Right. No, you're fine. You're fine.
He's kind of like, so... How long have you been traveling? Yeah. How long have you been traveling? Yeah.
She kind of thinks for a minute. I don't get to do it much, so probably a few months. My daddy's the one who usually is doing all the running around. This is the first time he actually took me out.
The purple-haired guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Pause.
I guess it's obvious I'm not really his kid, but
Oh no, I really don't see any mind in that.
all right. How much further? It's probably another like hour.
Oh no, about
Oh,
an
no.
hour.
She kind of just okay.
He sighs a bit himself. I'm sorry, I haven't conversated with actual people in a long time. I've kind of
It's
just been
obvious since you
speaking
said
in
it like
Dwarven.
that.
Oh no.
What about you? What are you doing out here?
Hot time.
I have to look at the. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah, now you have to think of a backstory.
Yeah,
Fuck
I hate
you.
you. You actually gave me this, so I can just look. Do, 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 do. Ah, I've kind of just, I was sent to look at earthquakes. That's all I can really remember as of current. I've kind of been at this for a while at this point.
Oh, okay.
I kind of just needed to rest my head and get away from all the drama.
Well, from what I
It's the
saw from
plan.
that display, looks like the drama
Yeah.
found you.
Yep.
I'm sorry about your
It
luck.
happens like that. Yeah. I've been through worse.
Where'd you get your armor? It's really nice.
He kind of stops for a second, like, trying to remember. I'll be honest. I can barely remember.
Alright, I'm gonna give you this one. You would have earned it through training. You probably would have got it from your master at some point. It's ceremonial armor that's been bestowed upon you. It's a right. It's a privilege to wear it, sort of deal. You didn't scoop it up from some dumpster or whatever.
Of course I didn't scoop it up from a dumpster. Okay, so just
But I
really
will
keep
say
training.
you've had this armor for so long that you probably would forget, like, you know, the day you got it. But you know how you got it. You know, you've
Yeah.
done a trial to show you're worthy enough to be a samurai, and you know,
Yeah.
yeah. As you progress, you have
So
to add more pieces to it.
I'll redo what I said then.
All right, that's fine.
Lots of trial and error, I guess you would say. Training and all that.
Oh, all right. I've always had mine.
He kind of just silently nods, thinking of what else to say.
You know, hearing her say that's kind of suspicious. She's starting to
Yeah.
not really sound like a samurai at all.
Could I ask, like, does she know the scorpion?
Yeah, you can
Like,
ask.
has she heard
Go
of
ahead.
it before?
Go ahead.
Have you heard of the Scorpion Clan before? Or are you just now learning about it?
What? Yeah, no, I don't know what that is. Sorry.
Now he's really suspicious. he
I mean,
stops.
I kind of know a little bit about it since that crowd was yelling at me, thinking I was one of them.
He kind of mutters under his breath, well, you are wearing the armor.
God.
He's like, now he's kind of thinking of I recognize you, but where do I recognize you from?
You start. Would you like to make an insight?
Yes. Insight. No.
Oh, is that crazy in the room?
Yes.
All right, shake the sibling.
It's Shake the Sibling.
Shake the
No
sibling.
insight on here.
I've done it. There's what? There's no insight on here.
Really? Okay. Sense motive.
Sense motive? Ah. So what do I do for that then? Sense motive.
It's a wisdom check.
Roll and add what you have. What do I roll?
Generally speaking, you almost always roll a d20. Or check.
Oh.
Okay.
That sounded like a Twitter notification.
Can you add?
Yeah, my phone's blowing up. Sorry.
Out of 10. Ah. Oh. Why am I trying to search that up? 18.
Alright, yeah, that's good. She's definitely hiding something about her past. The only thing she has from Pink Unoki is the ears being elven. And the armor. She doesn't have the mannerisms, she doesn't have anything. She doesn't even have a sword. There's no fucking way she's a samurai. There's no way.
Ooh ho ho.
It's very possible this armor might be stolen.
Oh. Ooh, what would he say? What would he say? He stops like in his tracks and he just gives a suspicious look. Sure. He doesn't want to say anything without reason to, but he has that suspicion on his face.
Seeing that you stop, she kind of looks at you. Is everything okay?
And he stutters a bit before just going, yeah, sorry, just thinking, and continues walking, but he still has a suspicion on his face.
Are you sure you know where you're going?
I'm 100% certain.
Okay.
So awkward now. It is
It is awkward.
so
Yeah.
awkward.
Now you need to decide if this is good or evil. Since Scorpion Clan are now outcasts, like, is this something you should feel bad about? Is this something you should do?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm sorry. Being able to teleport must suck ass when you have ADHD. Why the fuck am I in Nevada?
What?
What?
Being able to teleport when you have ADHD, it must be terrible.
Oh, like you teleport when you have like a bad trip of the ADHD.
Yeah, like when you really feel it kick in, you're just doing your fucking thing, right? And then all of a sudden you're like, I need to go to Nevada right now. And you just teleport there, and you're like, what the
What
fuck?
the?
My
What?
goodness.
Why did I need to come here? Why am I here? You're just perpetually confused.
Oh man. That Oh man.
Or when
Yeah.
you're just minding your own business and then you get those weird thoughts of like, drop your phone in water. What? Why?
Yeah. No, it'd be more like you just actively let go of it and watch it fall in, and you just go,
You're like,
why did I
"Oh,
just ruin my
why did
day
I
like
do
that?
I just instantly day ruined.
Yeah, just I did that to myself too. I can't be mad.
Is that what Roxy is saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. I just saw it and I just felt like I needed to say it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Anyways. Not Roxy isn't really even like she has not picked up that you're suspicious of her yet. But you do end up going. You do see the town off in the distance with a Zelena and a meat morph, several meat morphs actually. Um,
Also, I would like to note that he's kind of has his hand placed on his sword now because of the suspicion. Like, he kind of subconsciously placed his hand on his sword.
of course,
The
of
handle of his sword.
course. Oh, that's cool. Venus flytraps put their flowers far away from their traps so they don't kill their pollinators. That's cool. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna close that so I stop getting distracted.
ADHD!
In this time, while you were walking, Zelena, you would have helped the newts set up a feast. It is of mixed berries and various fruits that have been seasoned with all sorts of herbs and honey.
Sandwich. Thank you.
Honey.
This is that you've never had meat like this before. It looks really strange.
Oh man, I wanna try this.
It's kind of like it has like a tint of green in it.
I chomp on it.
It's really tangy. You can really taste a hint of curry in this. And it has the consistency of chicken. It has the texture of what chicken would feel like, how it's kind of stringy.
I'm sorry, I was just thinking about this. Like, I was just thinking. I imagine the newts, when they're eating, they make that lim noise, like in all the memes. They make
God.
the lim noise.
That's amazing. No, they kind of just like flap their jaws. Just kind of like it looks like they're clapping, but with their face, right? They eat it like a horse, but they're smiling too, so they're really enjoying it. And you see like fucking 20 of these newts at this table alone, just like fucking chewing on their food like that. Roxy is filled with childish delight as she rushes over to them. And
he watches her and he's just like, whatever.
the newts
Shakes his
see
head
that
and follows.
the newts see that she was with you, and seeing that you were with Zelena and the other fire newt, they don't really raise their guard towards you. So they let you guys in, of course. It seems like they remembered you. Roxy kind of just looks around and sees one of the little ones and kind of picks it up. And it just kind of looks at her. Yeah.
Oh.
She hugs it. She smiles big. Zelena, you didn't actually see her smile before, but she looks so happy to see this thing.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
I don't. My character is like, I don't know how to explain him, but he probably has that look of guilt because he's suspicious, but he feels happy that she's happy.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if he didn't feel bad. because of
Yeah, that's what I said.
no, like for a different reason. You lost your wife in your backstory, right? Is that what you were going
Mhm.
with? All right.
Yep.
I'd be surprised if you don't see this as like, man, I could have had this. Like, I could have had a child
Oh
like this.
Oh
no! Oh my
no.
God! Yes, that's definitely how he is.
All right, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Oh,
But
and by the way, I finally figured out where I want to keep the ribbon. The ribbon is on the sword.
wonderful. That's actually a great spot for it. Like on the
It's on
sheath
the
or on the
handle.
handle.
On the handle.
Okay, of course. You you go ahead. You just kind of stoically watch. You can't help but feel kind of heavy in your chest of what could have been if you were, if you could have been faster, stronger, better. It hurts to remember. But at the same time, it's nice to see that happiness is still had here.
Yeah.
You hear Roxy kind of speak up. This is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
You do see one of
Wait,
the
what?
bigger newts kind of walk over, takes it from her, and sets it back at the table, and it kind of smacks her face slightly. It just kind of shakes its finger at her. She kind of just rubs her cheek and looks at it, and just kind of like, what the heck? Yeah, Marv? Marv? Yeah, Marv?
Reshingu walks over and is kind of just does a small bow of like, sorry.
This newt kind of sees you do that, and it kind of just nods and just goes back to its table.
Surprise adoption.
Yeah, she kind of just like rubs her face and just like, maybe I should wait till you're done eating.
Yeah, good idea.
There is 2 more places that have been opened up at the table for you guys, if you would like to join them and eat.
Yes. I would
Yes.
love to join them and eat.
Wonderful.
Am I sitting near Meat Morph by any chance? Meat Morph?
Yeah, I'd assume you're right next to him, if not across
Yes.
from him.
I'm gonna be right next to my Meat Morph.
You see everyone here is just like fucking chewing with their mouth open, just like yang, 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 yang. God.
I love that.
That's the first time I actually made Roxy like happy.
I'm so happy.
Alright. So
Roxy, happy. My character.
not happy.
Sadness. Grief.
Roxy, hey, this is actually pretty cool. Reshingu.
Me. I should have had this.
God. I just imagine little Dark Age playing in the background as just Reshingu's just looking at her.
How could this happen to me?
That's not little Dark Age. God. Alright. It's getting close to 3 hours. I feel like that's a good introduction for Reshingu, honestly. If you would like to bring this to a close for a good first session to introduce yourself, this could be your session 0. We can stop for a bit. It is late.
Yeah. I'm just eating, so.
No, I get that. Yeah, he eats a lot like that. That's all.
Not like
Like the gift that Sarah just sent of Stitch just eating both of those cakes.
Yeah.
He just munch, except smiling, and that's like there's 20 of them.
And they're all big and red.
God, and they're huge, yeah.
Hold on.
God.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I see that.
Yeah, they're all just like fucking. I love that. I love that so much. I just love fire newts. so much.
Oh, I didn't even see the finish. That's so cute. Do it for him.
God.
It is saved.
I love that newt so much. You know what? Meat Morph was a great idea for a follower.
I'm so happy. I love my
God.
meatball.
Alright. Let me give thanks to the people one more time. And I will do another stream for you guys tomorrow since I'm cutting this one short.
Okay.
I would like to give thanks to Salty as well as a Butte and another TTV viewer. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. This was a good introduction to the underground. This is still the Highlands. I hope you all have a wonderful night, though. We're gonna go ahead and cut it short. Would you guys like to say anything for the people?
Thank you for choosing to listen to us.
Use your Twitch primes with your Jackrabbit.
Don't say that.
Don't do that.
God, alright.
I hope.
You're very valid.
Yes.
Y'all
you
are
all
valid. Take good care of yourself and hydrate. Don't dehydrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water right now.
Yeah, you know what? Let's all actually. Let me get mine.
Go get me a water.
Yeah, hold
Go
on.
get me a water.
Wait till Yoon gets water. We all have to hydrate together.
I have to be right back. I have to go get my water.
Of course.
This sibling is lazy.
You should beat them up.
Shake the sibling.
Shake the sibling.
Don't you dare.
Alright. This was good. This was rich with lore. This was short. This was fun.
Yay. And we got a love on little meat morph.
Oh, yeah. This was a good Meat Morph stream.
Meat morph, I found him hard to draw because I didn't know how to do a salamander.
Okay, I am back.
Alright.
I have returned.
We all hydrate together.
Yes. Ready?
Yes, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Group hydration.
I finished this entire water bottle.
Really?
I'm more,
Sorry. Excuse me.
I'm more hungry than thirsty at the moment.
Go get food.
I don't have food. I need to go to the store.
I would say.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Everyone have a wonderful night.